13 people forced to find someplace else to stay tonight after a fire damaged their home. Providence fire crews responded to Hillcrest Avenue around 9 this morning. The good news, everyone inside got out safely. 12 News reporter Matt Paddock joins us now from the scene with the latest. Matt?
I spoke with one of the individuals living inside of the home, and he tells me he's just grateful for the fast-acting work of fire crews in what he describes as a scary situation. Thomas Flory was playing video games Friday morning when he says he smelled something strange, when all of a sudden a firefighter knocked on his window, urging him to get out.
It's a quick shock. You just want to be safe, you know. I'm just thinking, where's my siblings? One of my brothers was asleep. I had to shake him, get him, come on, we gotta go, you know.
The multi-family 3-story duplex housing 13 people, all of which were displaced by the blaze, which has been deemed uninhabitable. Providence Deputy Assistant Fire Chief Kevin Jutras says there were certainly challenges battling this fire, but credits the communication of his crews for successfully putting out the flames.
Close to a drop-off. When I say a drop-off, it's a cliff. This house is built right up to a cliff. And so they were familiar with the address. They knew what they were up against from the get-go.
Those individuals have since been assisted by the Red Cross, who spoke with us about what's next.
The fire department will come in first. They will go through, they'll take care of the fire, and then they'll talk to the family. And if they feel there's something that the Red Cross can do to help out, then they'll call the Red Cross in. Between blankets, housing arrangements, and even stuffed animals, the Red Cross does what they can to help the family get back on their feet. We're able to give them a debit card that's activated, and they're able to use that for anything to do with their response, for their recovery during their transition. And now Flory says he's just grateful for everyone helping him and his family, especially fire crews.
Thank you, really. They were all there, they put in hard work, they got that fire out quick. It was a big fire, the whole house, that house is destroyed, and they put it out quick.
Now, Jutras tells me that the fire started on the first floor before making its way to the third, before crews were able to put it out. In Providence, Matt Paddock, 12 News.
Tonight, more than a dozen people need places to stay after a fire tore through a Providence duplex. It all started around 9 this morning on Hillcrest Avenue. No one was hurt. 12 News reporter Matt Paddock talked to one person who was inside the home at the time.
Fire crews here on Hillcrest Avenue this morning getting right to work, knocking down flames from this multi-family home. And I spoke with one person living inside who says all he was worried about was getting his brothers and sisters out safe.
I was on my game and I started smelling something weird.
Thomas Flory was home doing what most his age are, playing video games, when out of nowhere he says he smelled something strange, started hearing sirens, followed by a knock.
I had my headset on, so I go out to the porch and I see one of the firefighters climbing up a ladder, and he's telling me get out the house.
Providence firefighters jumping into action, and when Flory realized the magnitude of what was going on, he did the same.
Shock, you just want to be safe, you know, I'm just thinking, where's my siblings? One of my brothers was asleep. I had to shake him, get him, come on, we gotta go, you know.
Flory tells us only 4 people were inside of the house at the time of the fire, which displaced a total of 13. And after speaking to Deputy Assistant Chief Kevin Jutras, he says if the home wasn't well known to EMS crews, we could be telling a different story today.
A drop-off, it's a cliff. This house is built right up to a cliff. And so they were familiar with the address. They knew what they were up against from the get-go.
And although there were challenges, Jutras says the communication from all involved was pivotal, as crews brought in extra hoses, ladders, and knew right where to be.
Created some access issues for us. We could only get to one side of the building because of the way this building is constructed, with no access, no side alleys in which to go around to the back.
Now Flory showing his gratitude for fire crews.
Thank you, really. They were all there, they put in hard work, they got that fire out quick. It was a big fire, the whole house, that house is destroyed, and they put it out quick.
Now, Jutras says that the cause of the fire is currently under investigation and that the home has been deemed uninhabitable. In Providence, Matt Paddock, 12 News.